everybody. Oh, that audio is going to be down too low. I don't have microphones on. Good afternoon, everybody. It is definitely not what the weather called for. It is actually beautifully, it's very bright sun out. There was a bird making a call. I sent a video to Mike, which I will include in the vlog, asking him what it was, and he didn't know, and the app he uses to determine bird calls didn't know either. And I did use the zoom, so it should have been pretty prevalent in the video. Now whatever's over there is not what it was. It was coming from over that way. I do have the Sony out. I do not have the microphones on it purposely in case I hear it again. Can try to find it with the zoom, but trying to find stuff in this woods is near impossible right now. All right, did find some turkey that was getting ready to go out of date today. I marked it down. It was still there when I left 2.5 hours later, and it is now here. I'm gonna make up some burgers and make up some just stuff for the puppies. It is 99% lean, so it's the good stuff. What are you doing, boo-boo? I got the boo. And oh, that's what I was gonna look at. I was gonna look at the weather. All right. Let's see what Mr. Franz is saying. We currently have 69 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. Wow. It is, I'm in shorts for the second time this year. Only the second time this year. Now tomorrow is supposed to be thunderstorms. Today was supposed to rain, but me working till almost 2 o'clock, that really put a kibosh on me getting with Mike and hanging out. So it is what it is. It's all right. We'll be fine. But well, if I don't get any bird calls, there's plenty of squirrels running around the trees out here. There was one. I did film him, but I had the mics at the 3 level for the microphone, so you can't hear a thing on it. So it'll be a silent clip. That'll be all right. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Unfortunately, sad news this morning is on the way to work, I did catch a bunny. I did everything that I could, which was basically put the brakes on as hard as I could, but he must have scattered. I saw him. He made it. I don't know if he made it across the road the rest of the way or if someone picked him up. Is that the bird? I'm going to have to listen to that video back. I hear something up there. 2 different birds. That one's not it. But, all right, I got to get this turkey. I got to put something on the grill so it has some oil and stuff, because I wasn't sure if I needed to recook the chicken the other night. I don't really know if we're getting out of the house today. I don't think we're going to. I think we're just going to stay home. I'm going to cook up the chicken, make some burgers, and walk them around here maybe. I can only go 90 miles in the car before I need gas, and yep, got to save a little bit here. So yesterday was a little more running than I planned. All right, so those are the New Balance I found yesterday. They are the New Balance T410s. The ones Terry has, now they are a much older sneaker, are the 410 VR. So a little different in the tread, but nonetheless, these fit me way better. Anyway, that one's an 8.5D for width, and this one is a 9.5D for width. Yeah, it works. It'll work. I could probably do a hike in these if I really wanted to. However, this morning when I was searching one more time for Vibram soles in a work shoe, in a work hiker, one came up on Target's website, and I don't know, what was the brand? Refrigerator Works or something like that. So it's for cold temperatures and stuff. I don't know if it's insulated. I didn't really see where it was insulated, any grams on it, because some of them are. But I'm like, give them a try. And if not, I should be able to return them to Target, even though they're directly sold through that company. I think Target would take them back. I don't know. But nonetheless, we're going to give them a shot for work and for hiking. I did wear my Coleman's today because, not my Coleman's, my Timberlands. Wow, Coleman's. Jeez. Anyway, all right, let's get this turkey going. All right, so I went over this last year when I did burgers like this. So these are the trays they come in. What I basically do is just flip them over right on the grill, let them cook for a few minutes, flip them over again in the whole chunk, And then just take my little guy there, or spatula, whatever you got, cut them in fours, and then smush them, and just square little burgers. No messy hands, nothing like that. So they're just straight up grilled burgers, and probably can be flipped already because the grill is kind of on the hot side when I got them on here. But oops, not even facing it. And then we'll have some burgers in the house. And then these ones here, I'll just dice up, roll, and make into chunks for the dogs. So 2 for us, 2 for them. I think that's fair. Yeah, the 99 was, they had one that was the 93.7, and unfortunately that one got sold, but the 99s, they don't go very far. They don't go very fast out of the store. And they had to be cooked today or be frozen, so cook them. Turkey burgers! And then doggy turkey. The dogs are not spoiled. The dogs are not spoiled. The dogs are not spoiled. Are you spoiled, Priya? Priya, you spoiled little girl? Are you a spoiled little girl? Are you a spoiled little boy? Say, nope. I am royalty. Can't spoil royalty. Alright, got Mr. Camera set up, and the bird vanished. And those sunny skies are getting a little cloudy. So, out in the distance there, we might be seeing rain. Let's take a look with the big camera. Yeah, the branches are getting in my way. But you see what I'm seeing out there. So I did a couple tricks with this thing last night. Try to, whatever problem I was having yesterday. I'm still feeling like the lens is glitching. Yeah, it's going to focus on the branches. I don't have a real clear shot here because it's not doing it over this away. But over that away, really, really, really white. That could be torrential rain coming down right now. We might want to head inside. Alrighty, right off the grill, right to their dish. Obviously, I did put cold water in it to cool it down for them all. Of course, you know, the third dog has to get hers. I don't think she's going to make it much longer. Mo is not doing well. But these guys are going to be happy. I mean, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure you guys have had everything you're going to get. So Mom says if you've been fed, the answer is yes. You've had fresh turkey straight off the freaking grill. And dog kibble. So, a little early. You'll get snack later. Well, you guys made no waste of time on that. Snoopy bowl empty. Snoopy bowl empty. Yes, they both have Snoopy bowls. They're dogs. What else would you give them? I think it's that one right there. Can't tell if it's him calling or not. Ooh, he just looked right at me. Like, what are you doing? I don't know if that's him or not. Anyway. We got a bunch of chatterboxes out here today, that's for sure. I don't think that was the one that was making that call. I think that one was higher in the tree and I couldn't find him, so he flew away. Alright, well our sky has not gotten any better. It is much later now. 6:11. Temperature still says 70, but I put a t-shirt on because it started feeling a little chilly earlier once the sun went under. Getting little man out for his walk. Kind of want to give this camera a little bit of work today, but it's a little different out today, and I did do a reset on what was recommended to fix the dimming screen and the zoom malfunctioning, so let's hope. Alright, so we got 65 degrees, 18 degrees Celsius, so it has gone down a little bit, and there's a little bit of breeze, which there was earlier as well. But yeah, yesterday it was just really weird. The screen on the Sony, now I had left it on, which I normally do when we're out on an adventure like that. I just kind of leave it on. Excuse me. Damn, had a sneeze. Alright, I normally leave it on, and after 1 minute it'll go into standby mode. So all I have to do is press the shutter button lightly and it'll fire it back up. It's quicker than turning it off, turning it back on. And at one point, the zoom, between the screen dimming and the zoom, like I'd try to zoom just out a little bit, and it was jumping all the way to 600. And so when I was editing last night, I heard myself say it. So I got on good old Google, and sure enough, there was the recommendation, if you have that problem with the camera, and I said something to Mike, and he goes, yep, makes sense, is to pop the battery out, turn the on switch, and hold the shutter button for 1 minute. The idea is that it will drain any any extra power out of the camera, and it can fix issues. The other option is to reinitialize it, which I did recently, to try to figure out what I screwed up in settings. So, because I had done so much. Dude, it is not bad out here. You need to quit looking sulky. You're sulking, little man. You look stiff. Yeah, one of the neighbors actually has a friend over with a black lab. I sent them out, with Terry sent them out on the patio. All of a sudden, both of them are just barking their brains out. And the dog was big enough that if it really wanted to, it could have jumped our fence. So I brought them back in. I was like, well, we'll go for actual puppy walks and get some exercise. And now you're a little more interested in walking. He was like kind of just pulling behind a little bit. I fixed this retractable the other day, but it looks like it's still coming out all twisted. Oh. Morning, Dove. It's evening there, buddy. Alright, that's better, with the volume back down to 3 since I've reconnected the microphones. Got a morning dove out in the evening. Oh, that'll be interesting to see how much this thing's blasting. I'll have to crank that volume down probably. We'll see. It'll be a good test though, to see what's going on with it. What you doing, boo? Huh? What you doing, boo? Might need to unlock the ISO. Actually, I'm going to put it up to 160. It's still a little dark, which I honestly rather it be a little dark than overblown. Locked it for yesterday's photos, and then have to change it for video if I really want it to change, but it's good. Come on. Alright, the rest of them flew away. Come up, and there you go, flying away. Little one. Little one. Might be a little too dark at 1/60th, or 160 on the ISO. Kitty cat. It's Morris from 9 Lives. And his doppelganger. Completely other side of the street. He's like, I'm running. Flowers are starting to come up. Yay! Spring is starting to show. This will not let me get very close with this. Now there is a way to do that. Oh, there it goes. It was weird how it had a little out of focus and then it came back in. Dandelions are back, guys. I see you, Mr. Squirrel. Yes, I do. Starting to get some drizzle. Alright, we're starting to get rained on. This is concerning considering I do have the mic out. So cool. Love getting close up on these flowers. It's a nice little bushel of them. Trying to get back to the house as fast as possible. But I keep seeing pretty things. Yeah, we got a lot of flowers coming up. Spring is springing. Alright, quick one. Real quick one. I don't have the Sony with me anymore because of the mics. It's just open ports on the camera plus the mic receiver. Not a good idea. And I got my window all the way down in the car, so gotta get her out, let her go pedals, and then get windows closed in the car. Because it's starting to come down now. Alrighty, everybody, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow as always. Day off. Come on, Priya, let's go. Let's go potties. Day off tomorrow. We'll see you then. Don't know what we're doing. It's supposed to be thunderstorm, so it might be a thunderstorm vlog. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.